Hello and welcome to One Way, where we go one way and that's west. Of course, I'm starting with this screen because every time I purge the world, I do. And you can see that the text files are getting bigger the further we go. So it'll probably be 55, 60 megabytes the next purge. Anyway, while the world loads up, this is done on a phone. You'll hear clawing and scratching sounds if I have to hold a phone in a certain way in which to make certain maneuvers or things happen. Otherwise, it's held in a way to try to avoid that, but sometimes that leads to weird movements like falling into pits or hitting trees that easily could have been avoided. And so with that being said, we now start our adventure. I also think the volume might be a hair high. Every time the phone gets an update, yeah, it's a little high. Or sometimes just because it seems that the volume changes, even if it's in the exact same position as it normally is. Says the dead sheep. Anyway, so... Is that okay? That's a duck chicken. Anyway, I'm going way off target here, but kind of there now. But so, yep, starting the work week on a rainy day. My first break was fine. Lunch, which is now, kinda hit and miss. So, and I don't like that. Jump! And we did. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I'm in the second conference room, not the one we normally use because it's actually being used. So, I'm in the second one. Alright, we really got to start turning the other way. Once we get by this sort of mountain that we're trying to avoid. Randomly swatting at things, even though I'm not pushing any buttons. Okay, that zigzag was a bit hard to do. And avoiding those bushes were another thing that was difficult to do. But got it to work. And we stopped for no reason. So I've also learned in the previous episode that the chest boat does not maintain an inventory when you take it out of the water. They never had a real use for one of those. So, probably not during this lunch break, but then again, maybe so. We're going to cross over the 2,600,000 mark. About 1,000 or so blocks away from when mountains stop working. So the very first physical terrain glitching will occur. I mean, the positioning has been happening for a while. I don't like how low my food meter is, so I'm just going to take care of it now. Still too low, but we're not going to waste a piece of bread when the health is decent. And now we overcorrected in the other direction, but that's okay. I like to try to keep it under 256 blocks. The north-south from going 256 blocks away, because even though you don't see it, there is enough precision error that it kind of messes with the north-south a little bit. Just a hair. Just enough to be noticeable. And there's absolutely no way up. Because north and east and west, we cannot. We have to go north and south in order to get on land, stutter. Usually that's reserved for when... Okay, that's the wrong way. Okay, we can move. It's another thing we get to deal with when we're nearly 2.6 million blocks away from home is the fact that you can't 99% of the time you can't get out of water facing east-west. You gotta go north-south. Not good enough. Gotta face north-south in order to get out of the water. Alright, we can move. I like doing that. Alright, in the middle, down the middle. Then it kind of doesn't work at this point. Alright, a little bit of a Dave Grohl there, but could have been worse. Oh, no. Yeah, we made some progress, but what good is it when we're trapped? Okay, how about up? Nope, I want up. Game starts to fight now. Yep, break. When we get enough of these, then we'll start doing some purring. Break. Okay, we can't move that way. That crap now. We do not have leather boots, which means we've passed cows, and we can move the player. Break the block. This is leading us nowhere. We can run the player. we got enough. We can just do that. And we don't need to be doing that now. All right, so place a bed there. Get a bed there. Could use a village, one that's accessible, not one way in the mountains. Like the second to last one that we had. Okay, double tap means run. This is definitely not long enough in which to use the boat. And here comes trouble. Now this may help us. Oh, yes and no. How about, where did it, okay, we don't need this to happen now. And why did we turn all of a sudden? I don't remember hitting a turn button. Nope, not that way. Okay, we can jump. Okay, we can move. We gotta keep an eye on the clock. As I say, whenever we play this during my lunch break, we gotta keep an eye on the clock because once lunch ends, I lose money, and that's bad, especially since they took away overtime. Not fully. Now or the other way. Shows you how quick it changes. Anyway, yep, up. And run the player. I think that was a wolf, so that's not going to do us any good. I don't think this is long enough. All right. What we need to do is run the player. Yeah, I was right. This wasn't really long enough. And we're heading towards a mountain because how else would it work? And a village! Hey, there we go. We needed one of those. And we can move the player. All right, climb up. Another house, another bed. there. Forget if this has anything. I see more buildings further down. Do I really want to? It's killing time that we don't want to kill. All right, over this way. I see more village. Anything of use? Move the player. You can move the player. How about away from the lava pit? That would be better. I don't think this has anything either. I'm not sure. How about not jumping and opening doors? How about up the stairs? Fighting me every step of the way. Don't we have a second stack of... Yeah, we do. All right, away from the lava pit, and we can move. Okay, how about moving the player? All right, this point exactly 2.6 mil. Can't get to that one, not gonna fight it. All right, we need to be moving. Yep, we can move. I like the movement. All right, is there a way we can move forward? I'm not seeing that. Need to be moving forward. I like that answer. And we can keep moving. Right. Okay, how about running? How about running? I like running. Running is faster. Running makes the player move. Jump. Okay, we need to move the player. Okay, can we stop fighting me every step of the way? Break the block. Jump. You gotta dictate everything, don't I? Geez, a moment that we can move. Who would have thought? Wanting to move. We're almost back pretty much at the equator. That good enough. Dave Grohl there. Just talking because these walls are paper thin and there's business going on, and I don't think, I mean, I think you can hear the talking, but I don't think you can hear the business, which kind of bad if you can. So, polar bear over there. And drop off here. Too bad that's going entirely the wrong way, and it's only a small lake anyhow. Put the boat. Yeah, when I put the boat down, probably means put the boat down. All right, X. I gotta explain everything, don't I? Just can't do the job. Alright, we probably can get halfway through this Minecraft day and move the player. That time, I guess my finger was a hair off target. No, this way is not quite as off. And continues. I wish the frozen lake kept going. Alright, I know it can just keep going that way, but then you got giant hills. Okay, we can move the player. Gonna go backwards a little bit. Okay, how about target? Yeah, I see the sheep, but we're trying to make progress here. And missed the jump, and like I said, I got to keep an eye on the clock, especially now because it's getting close to 12:30, which is the end of my lunch. I don't want to go terribly long. Let's just okay, that doesn't belong. That can move. That can move. Pressing a button. Alright, we're at the point we can bash some trees, get some more wood, then probably call it a session. Well, it said it was going to rain, so of course it didn't, because it would only rain if I actually went out. Nope. That's poor. One more time. And then it'll be pretty much time to call it a day. Well, maybe. It's supposed to be on and off rain today. Pressing buttons. There, that should put us at a decent level. Okay. We can run. Alright, so away. We don't need that. Put the boat in the water. Just stand away from the lake a little bit because drowned. Anyway, lunch break's about over. Let's just call it good. Don't know if I'll be around for the afternoon break. Hopefully it'll... Yeah, radar says no, but we'll find out. See you later. And we're back. Second break rained out. I think, according to the weather, the first break is going to get rained out, and then it'll be fine from there. So a little extra progress before, washer dryer cycle. And we're still trying to get enough leather to make a set of boots so we don't have to deal with the snow caps. Just waltz through. Baby hates that I killed its mother, but its mother died for a good reason. The only part here that's not very good is the fjord part. Yeah, now it's just becoming a pain again. This way is actually more doable. It's not the full-blown snow. Although I think I see some right up at the top though. Now we are there, so, and of course we still only have one of those. Of course. Willing to travel a little out of to avoid this. Yeah, you can place the block. And yeah. Weak, but it worked. Seriously. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Whoa, too far, just in case. Talk about total progress killers. And yeah. Okay, break. Okay, how about... Okay, how about forward? I like forward. There we go. Look more towards the ground. That way, might be able to see. Okay, we're gonna break some of these because we definitely need more. And there's a village. The villager was what gave it away. And we can move the player. Or break the bed. Alright, so it's down here. Smack. Okay, we can move the player. Oh, crap. Bad move. What we're gonna do... Because that's a fatal error if we were to screw up. Place a bed there. It's a respawn point. if we come across a villager that... Oh, Smithy. Yeah, we don't need those swords yet. And we're not doing the nether anymore, because it's defeating the purpose, so... See, let's mix up the color palette slightly. Not that it matters. It's more for looks than anything else. Anyway, let's... Just a little more of that. Get rid of that. Some more of this, because we can. Okay, not the way I want to go. We have more than enough beds at this point. Right, we can move the player. We finally got our 4. Now we can, too little too late, but at least we have that now. While we're at it, let's make some of that and make that. That's automatically put on. Makes life easier. Alright, I'm watching the clock. Although breaks are not 100%, managed, I still don't want to really take too long. And we're not breaking the boat. And we're not turning. Because we got to make these wild gyrations in order to turn. Because of the degrees of freedom we lost. Alright, we can run 100% faster. Till we get to here, and then I'm okay with it going a little slow. Well, we had some slowdowns and we had some major speed ups, so that was good. Is that a way through? Of course it's not. Why would that happen? Anyway, this is now actually a pretty good time, okay, to move the player in the direction we're pointing in. Drop down the boat. And next time, whenever that is, we'll keep it going, even though the sun's setting. And we're back. Seems rather pointless, but any little distance we can get before the sun sets is distance we don't have to worry about. This, unfortunately, is the time that lunch break ended. So, yeah, this is kind of where we had to restart at the end of the day. Alright, okay, let's point so we're looking in the direction we should be. Alright, leave here. Place the bed over here. Sleep there. Get it pointing right, that way I know the direction I'm actually facing is the direction we are going. So I know every now and then when I forget to, I wonder why the boat's going in an odd angle. Alrighty. The good thing about the fjords is it lets us go at a reasonably fast clip. The only bad thing about them, if we remember to let go of the correct buttons, is that there's mountains on both sides. It comes to a stop, and I don't like what I'm looking at right now. Oh. And I'm looking in the basement. There's all sorts of construction dust floating around, pardon me. Makes it fun trying to breathe. Also stinks is that this seems to be a not the type of forest I want to be in. And that's why. Okay, we can move the player. can't make a jump there. Okay. I would like to make progress in this direction. No. But it seems that if we want to jump on every single thing on the way down... Alright, took a little bit of a Dave Grohl there, but it was better than the alternative. Yeah, might have to just go a little out of our way to ultimately wind up in safer territory. Okay, how about forward? Forward. Okay, this way. Not what I wanted. What I want to do is run. Alright, we are way off target. I would like to move the player along. I'd like to get out of this forest. And we can move. Alright. Pressing a button, pressing a button. That's not the button. Okay, we need to move the player. Can we move the player? Alright, we'll move the player. Oh no. We're safe though. It's just graphically annoying to look at. Actually, let's put that there. And move the player, and move the player. Alright, why are we not moving the player? Because we're in this crap again. Turn. I don't want to be there. How to get... That's not the way. Nope, not the way. Okay, we need to move. And we need to be moving the player. Why can't the player move? How did we get here? How about get out? All right, this is definitely better. All right, we're better off now. Okay, we can move the player. A lot of Dave Grohl's. In fact, this was one of the times I could have used the golden apples, because I'm kind of pressing it here. Okay, why are we hopping trees again? Okay, no, or we're not. Okay, time to move the player. New idea. Alright, this way. Good, we got through the worst of it. Next bed. Put these back on. Place the boat. How many times do we have to press that button before it happens? Okay, we can move up. There we go. We can go up. Okay. That works. That was fine. That worked. Now we need to be able to go a little faster. Make a little progress. Ooh, that was pretty good. And, well, I think we might have saved ourselves from falling into a pit, so... And climbing things that I didn't think we were climbing. Alright, now the vines have completely crippled our ability to move. Can't move, but we can move this way. Uh-oh. Oh, no, oh, no, no. Whoa, that could have been bad. Tap the brakes. Alright. Oh, come on. That was odd. Get bored the way that we did. Yep. Well, wasn't too bad. Okay, we can move. I like moving. Okay, oh, okay. Odd choice. But alright, that's not gonna get over here. This way. Yeah, I thought okay, you're not gonna move for us, so even though it was very doable. Is it because I'm running that somehow I'm actually moving? Because shouldn't have been able to move while eating. Yeah, let's run the player. It's a lake, not worth pulling the boat out for that. Alrighty. Alright, don't need to whack the sword at nothing. about the sword. The button I was pressing about 6 or 7 times. There we go. I didn't know how deep that might have been, so rather have gone around than press my luck and die. Especially since the sun's about to go down, it just makes sense to keep going, even if it meant a little regression. Yeah, I could have just pulled out the boat, but why do things that make sense? Alright, so we're going to pull out the boat. I'm going to put down a bed and go behind the bed so we're actually facing the way that we're going to go next. That frees up an inventory slot there. Move that down there. Wait for the sun to hit the horizon, because that's roughly when we can sleep the night off. Yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes it ain't. Alrighty, wonder what comes up next. Halfway decent terrain, perhaps? Alrighty. I think the machine might be in its final phase. I think I would know by now. And I play in the dark. So, saves on the battery. So I don't have to have it up as bright. Plus, Why do I need a light if I'm not really doing anything? Alrighty, exciting ocean. Doesn't get more exciting than this. Ocean monuments. And too. Mushroom Islands, those seem to come up pretty often, believe it or not. Interesting the weird color the ocean takes around them. Alright, is there anything going to happen soon? Granted, this is the second fastest way in our objective to get to where we're going. Of course, the nether no longer being used because movement is just horrible. And it doesn't seem to really be making any real difference anymore. The precision error, even in the nether, is enough now that it's causing issues. I mean, compared to what it's like on the overworld, it's very minimalistic, but it's just enough. Just enough where it ignores running when that's been given as a command to go. Too many problems. Plus, now, as I said, because of the difficulties in moving in the overworld, the risk versus reward isn't really worth it. I tend to lose distance more than gain. It's almost like Pac-Man, where first several levels it's worth trying to eat the ghosts after getting a power pellet, but then there's just a point where it's meaningless. The level of difficulty is ramped up to the point that it's just another dot on the screen, and they don't really protect you anymore. And now I believe that is... Oh, nope, that ain't. You'd think I would know. Thought the dryer washer might be done. Well, the dryer is so done, it hasn't even started yet. It's looking worse as we go. And we're cut off. Again, movement, we didn't say stop. Okay, now we can move the player. Okay, how about we make the jumps? That tends to help too. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, how about move over? There we go. And jump. Alrighty. 2610 is coming pretty soon. And this looks like a bad choice. Well, it ended pretty quickly, so we were able to get by it. a village over there? Yes, I do. Now the question is it accessible? Looks like it's on a hill, but it also looks like it's reachable. Alright, we can move the player. Alright, we're at the village. We'll look during the drier phase. We're back. And now we're checking out this village. Looking for beds so we can steal if... break the bed. Useless. How are we on beds? 2 more and we'll be fine. Okay, move the player. There we go. And this is why I didn't really want to... Nope, I did not ask for that. We are going to move the player now. Okay, we need to be moving. Yeah, we'll look at those in a moment. Of course, we choose the wrong side to enter. Anyway, how about this way? And we got enough beds. Okay, how about sword? Sword. How about move the player? Alright, there's nothing really here. Beds for the taking, that was pretty much it. And run the player. And we did make it to, just recently, we just crossed the 2610. Let's see if we can hit 2620. This is the long-winded part of the video, the drier phase. Can't imagine that we couldn't hit that in a couple hours. We're getting a little far from the center. But over here it's a little less mountainy. The river may also continue. thought it's time to... Either way, just sword. Okay, there's a mountain. I don't want mountains. Mountains are slow. What's also slow is AI that doesn't grasp the concept of jumping. Oh, so tedious. So slow. Okay, there's too much going on there. So, bed, torch, torch, move the player, torch. This way. How about move the player? There we go. Break the block. Okay, let's turn and see where this winds up taking us. We can run the player. We'll let the food meter go. Run. We'll let it run low because each raw mutton will just get us one anyway. Oh. And we have a project village. Those we don't visit. That's too difficult to get to unless I can. I do not see a smithy in plain sight, so that village we will skip over. Well, the only good thing about this mountain is I believe these are the kind that they're fairly climbable. Annoying, but climbable. Okay. Yep, we can climb. We can climb. We can climb. Don't know why we're not. And then it did this to us. Well, that was pointless. Seem like I'm running, but the numbers definitely showing that we are. Okay, there's the 5 point. Switch over to that. Alright, for a mountain section, that wasn't too bad. Now we can move the player. There we go. And pull up the menu inadvertently. Village up ahead. Place the boat. Yeah, that was a little far. Exactly what I thought. I don't think... Okay, we can move the player. We can move the player. Alright, we're good with beds. Oh, and we do have a smithy. Alright, so, alright, boat, boat. We'll go for the... I think that's close enough. Going for it, though. Those are close enough that monsters can't spawn. Close enough or far enough away. Alright, I didn't think I was that close. I was further away from that monument than we were, but good enough. Didn't get the mining fatigue, which in most cases doesn't really interfere with the how things go in this, but there are instances where it does matter. Exciting ocean helps make up for what we lost under the mountains. another 6,000 till 2620. How about move the player? Yep, we can move. We didn't stop. Alright, how about making the jumps? That helps. How about running the player? That makes it go faster. Makes hitting the objective that much quicker to get to. Press the button. And it's a risk sometimes standing so close to the edge of something than trying to run. And okay, how about move the player? Alright, so here's my question. Why did we stop? I have the dehumidifier set on smart dry. It gets to 55 degrees relative humidity to stop. It's at 65 when I started it, and stops on 70. Last time I checked, 70 is higher than 55. Okay, we can move the player. Move the player. There we go. And there we go. And of course we had to barely touch a block. Okay, we're not moving again. Oh, village. Now I know why it stopped at 70. It is complaining about needing to be emptied. Which I swore it was actually relatively empty before I started. I could have been wrong. Okay, of course we chose the one that wasn't a bed. We can move the player and sleep. Free bed. Don't have to worry about one. Alright. Of course we're not moving. That's not going to help us. Alright, we can move and grab the bed. And I believe we are good. Yep, we are. We're sorting. Whoa. Okay, how about moving the player? Pressing buttons. Put that in the right now. So yeah, I don't see any smithies. Yeah, no smithies. Okay, how about move? And another village way over there. Alright, these can be almost as good. In this case, not so much. Alright. Boy, this is a big one. And there's the legit smithy. Alright, we're not in terribly bad shape here, so... Okay, and we stopped somehow. Alright, I saw the one. And the leather guy, which sometimes can be helpful as well. Short swim will just be faster just to do that rather than pull out the boat. I forget how slow that dehumidifier is on mentioning whether it needs to be emptied or not. Out. There we go. Okay, how about move? This might be time for boat. Actually, what I think I should do is put... Nope, not that. That. Yeah, our emergency stash. Emergency health stash. Until we get our supply of emeralds restocked. Okay, it does not continue. And we're not ducking, we're running. Place the boat. Alright, good enough. I like to try to face towards where we're going. Alright, I'm going to have to pause for a moment. I see dew forming on the windows, that's not good. So, gotta empty the little thing out and come back and continue. We're back! Yeah, I just couldn't let that be. And when dew's forming on the windows, that's telling you the humidity from the dryer is causing issues. And yes, it's still not venting outside. Technically, it is a thing you can do, but it's highly not recommended. I mean, they even sell, even the home improvement centers sell special kits that if you can't vent outside, you can vent inside. But it comes at a cost of high humidity. It's just a water trap that traps any any lint that somehow escapes and goes through the plumbing. Something like that. And as tempting as that is, it is also not on the route to. And yeah. Okay. Where we're going. Although that is. The question is it big enough? Actually, it's more than enough. And big risk. I didn't see what was beneath me. Could have been a giant pit. And we can't move. No. We can move. Why are we not moving the player? Okay, we can move the player. Finally, get to be able to boat on this stuff. Of course, it was short-lived. Okay, we can move the player. course, this crap has to happen, though. Okay, we can move the player. We can move the player. And we can move the player. Yeah, we can move. Okay, the player's not moving. Boat somehow got stuck. All right, can we move the player? We are way off target. Our jump. Okay, how about run the player? How about run the player? How about move? Okay, you did. Last minute. Why are we not moving the player? I don't remember stopping. Food. Food. I pressed it literally 6 times. And we just stopped. We're moving again. Alright, I would like to move towards the equator, not away from it, because it starts making differences. Move the player. I did not stop moving the player. Move the player. Oh, come on. Move the... Oh, you know what? Let's just put the bed down. Let's just move the player in the direction I would want for a change. New thing. You should try it. Okay, we passed the area. Okay, something needs to be moving. Let's try the player. I like to get away from the mountains, and I don't want to be at the mountains. I don't want mountains. Let's move the player. Thing you're not doing at all very well lately. Okay. How about move the player? How about run? Maybe it might have been worth doing, but we're going to there. How about move the player? Okay, yeah, we can move the... You're really not moving the player at all. I push the buttons and you do nothing. Just in case. Run. New idea. I notice we're not moving in the correct direction, though. Break the block. I'm pressing a button. Probably should react to that. How about move the player? I like moving the player. Why are we not moving the player? Oh, come on. How about some territory that's helping? I don't like this territory. This territory is not helping. Alright, that hit was progress. That's all that matters. Okay, and we stop moving again. Alright, we can move the player. I'm pressing the move the player button. Probably means move the player. And we hit a tree because the stupid thing wants to go where it wants, not where... Okay, forward. Turn. Why did we stop? I don't remember stopping. This thing just wants to fight today. This thing seriously does not want to do anything. Sword, sword. Third time I pressed it. And we stopped for absolutely no reason again. Now we jump. Now we move the player when we jump. Can we move? And we stop moving for no reason again. And we stop for no reason again. Can we get out of the mountains? I like to get out of the mountains. The mountains are not helping. Mountains do 0% good for this mission. And we stop again for no reason. And there's no way to move. I like to move. How about sword? How about move the player? Well, this game really does not want to do anything. Move. I'm pressing move the player. There's no reason for this. Go. And we're not moving the player. We're doing so well. And a village. Oh, that's a no-go. Nope, not climbing giant mountains to get to a village. That is the opposite of what we're looking for. Why are we not moving the player? I did not stop pressing move the player. Pressing bed. Whatever. It's not facing anywhere near the correct direction. Which way is the correct way? No. Yep, you can move. Oh goody, let's move the player now. Move the player, move the player, move the player. Do a new thing you've not done before. Alright, now I want to move the player. Let's try a new thing. Let's try a new thing. I'm starting to get annoyed. Okay, what are we doing? Alright, we need to eat the food. Alright, good. Sword. It only took 2 presses to make sword happen. That's impressive. Well, we did get to the 2620 mark. That's good. Now we're trying to see how... Yeah, 2630 is pressing it, but... all I'm going to say is, let's see how close we can get to that. We're obviously not going to hit it. I saw the obvious ocean, but... Now we can move the player. Sword, and it gave me sword. And we're not moving the player. I didn't stop moving. And we hit the tree because it's just impossible to get this to move in a direction that we need it to. Alright, no, let's move the player. Okay, move the player. Do a new thing. Besides, annoy the crap out of me. Move! Why did we stop? Again. This game's getting annoying now. And we stopped for 0% reasons again. Boy, I can't wait for 4 million when it will probably do absolutely nothing. Ocean Monument. Also got to swing wide to try and avoid mining fatigue from that. Don't know if we're far enough away. I think we were. Dew has pretty much disappeared from the windows. We're gonna move the player. New thing you might want to try this time. Alright, a bed is missing. We can place the boat in the water. That's a fresh start. More mountains. Why? Because progress is too much. Pressing move the player button might mean move the player. We can move the player. Or we can move the player. Even a better answer. Okay, move the player. I'm not messing around. We need to be moving the player. I like it when the player moves. Yep, we can move the player. I'm bored. I want to be moving the player now. Move the player. Do a new thing. Come on, player, move. I'd like to find other answers besides mountains. Mountains are bad. They destroy progress. Okay, I want to be moving the player. No, what are we doing? No. How about we play this game and not pull up random things? Okay, how about into mountain? I like to find an end to the mountain. Why are we pulling that up? We can go over this direction. No, I did not ask for that. We need to go in this direction. Move the player. Do a new thing. I'm getting very annoyed now. Getting very tiring. Okay, this is not enjoyable now. Sword, 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 3 times. Place the boat, 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 place the boat. 6 times. Why?
looks like progress is something that's not going to happen for a while. Wow, we get to actually go by a mountain. That's something we like. Finally some decent terrain that we can move with. Of course it's a pit. Well, we can get around it if the player wants to move around. There we go. And turn and move the player. There we go. Land bridge kind of made that a little easier. I didn't see how much time's left on the dryer. this is the point where I look. You gotta start getting close to calling it good. And of course, we had the good run, and now mountains, because I don't want to make progress. I want to go slow and not get anywhere. This mountain's not reachable. And it's just going to continue. Okay, climb. Place the bed. Too much time's left because I moved the basket out of the way. Got 3 more sleeps and then we call it good. Over here. Okay, I need to be moving now. Move the player. I like it when the player moves. Great idea. Call it silly. And we can move now. Okay, movement. I mean, we're actually doing pretty good. Then that happened. And not ducking, running. Running makes the player move. And it won't be worth taking the boat out. might have been. I don't know. Okay, there's a reason why I'm trying to point in this direction. It's because that's the one I want to go in. We could also start moving the player. Alright, kind of a little alcove here so you can eat some food. It's the only good thing that came out of this. And now we can move the player. Place the boat. Why do we have to question that? I'm placing the boat in the water. Perhaps that's where the boat goes. That, and for some odd reason in this game, ice. Alright, now is there a point that we can get across without having to go over a giant... Nope, there isn't. Player. Okay, we can move. That was perfect. I don't know what went wrong there. Take it. trying to reach the land with the pine trees on it. Or the island next to it. Our next resting spot. Pressing a button. Now that I'm going to do this, we know that the frozen tundra will return. Okay, yep. Board. Trying to line it up. There we go. Village. And we can move the player. And run. Useful. I get a little bit of nope, we're not docking. Done. See where this one goes. Another village. So we got another village. pressing buttons. How are we on beds? One more. Glad I pushed the jump button. And there we go. Got enough beds. Now what I want to do is move the player. No smithies. And did we find one? I think we have. Yep, we did. Good thing we climbed the hill. Or is it? How about open door instead of jumping like an idiot? And why did we... Okay, how about move the player forward? I like moving forward. That's the direction the player should be moving in. Yeah, I don't remember wanting to bounce around like an idiot. I remember wanting to move. And we lost a ton of momentum. Oh, yay. We can move the player now. Pressing the board button probably means boarding. Let's check it again.
It was close whether or not a second.
Alright, one more sleep. So then when the sun sets one more time, that'll be it. close. Can we get to 2630? How about the sword? How about the sword? Yeah, how about over here? The direction we're pointing in. Sleep. Alright, that's a broken nether portal. Over there. Let's just see if there's anything there. Haven't had to use our emergency apple supply, so... Good thing there. Yeah, and move the player. I don't remember stopping. And nothing there. Less than 1,000 blocks to go. Yeah, as painful as this might be, I don't think the mountain's going to end. No, we're going to leave the boat. And we're going to... There we go. Now we can move the player. The hopes is that this is shallow enough that it's not going to hurt too much. Okay, move the player. Move the player. more than a third of the way there. 40% of the way there. To the next 1,000. The important 1,000. $500 to go. Alright, that's a project nether portal. We ignore those. And a village. Can we get to it? Can we move the player? Can we move the player? The player needs to move to get to the village. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna make it to 2630. In fact, the village will be past that point. Well, almost past it. Beds, so we're not gonna duck. Okay, you actually were running. Gotta give you the credit. Less than 50 blocks to go. Nothing really here. We can move the player up. And we did make it, albeit just barely, but we made it. Okay, we can move. I like moving. Yep, move. Okay, we can move. We can move. We can move. I like moving. Where's the move? Player needs to be moving. You get there faster when the player is moving. Yeah, we get to do this crap now. Alright. This. That. Ready for bed. Yeah, we can move the player. I like when the player is moving. We can move the player. The player needs to be moving. And we can't move. Since we can't move, we might as well just clear out a space and collect the blocks so we can pillar up. Alright, grab. $2,630,316. That's one way. Georgia 551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.